Hi guys, welcome back. So today's video is all about exes, okay? So let's find out if the person you're thinking of misses you, if they have any regrets, if they feel bad, or if they have any intention on ever contacting you again. So let's see. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any more requests, like I said, drop them down below and I'll be happy to get to those very soon. And we'll get into it. We'll start with number 1. Okay, group 1. So let's find out if the person you're thinking of misses you, if they have any regrets, if they feel bad, or if they have any intention on ever contacting you again. So let's see what's happening there. I'm going to just shuffle a bunch of cards and we'll see what they say. Okay. I don't often shuffle on camera, you guys, but a lot of you like it, so I figured we would just sort of do a quick little spontaneous love reading tonight, and I could just shuffle on camera. Okay. I'm just taking whatever messages want to pop out. We'll use this cute little mini card deck here. All right. This is my brand new deck that I just found today at a little gift shop. Inner strength, okay. Okay guys, so your person, do they miss you? Do they have any regrets? Okay, yes. So right away, the first card we got was the love card, okay? So I believe that this person still has a lot of love for you, okay? This person still has a great deal of passion towards you, love. They still think about you. They feel very strongly, and I do believe because of this, they do regret hurting you. With the letting go card and the steering clearly card, this card tells me that they're seeing things from a different perspective. Okay, they're seeing things from maybe your side of things now. Maybe they've had somewhat of a wake-up call. With the letting go card, though, I feel like they're trying to let you go. Okay, they're trying to help you move on. With the 6 of Swords here, this would be the 6 of Thought. This tells me too that they want you to move on, okay, or they're trying to move on. There's that sense of moving on here. So they do, in fact, realize that they hurt you, and I do believe that they still have a great deal of love for you, but for some reason they're trying to gather this inner strength, this inner power to allow you to move on and to have them move on too. So for whatever reason, they feel like they can't be with you. Okay, a new start. So we've got the Ace and the New Start is Coming card. So this tells me that there might be hope in their mind that they will, get to communicate with you again, maybe get a new start. This could also mean that they are moving on with somebody else, or perhaps you've moved on with somebody else, but I do see a new beginning here. Okay, ambition and generosity. What else do we have here? We've got co-create, new life, yeah, new life. Oh, look at all this newness, guys. We've got the Ace, new life, and a new start. Okay, so there is a sense of starting over here. So for some of you, this could be the fact that you and this person are going to start over again. There's going to be a new start for you too. Or for the other half of you, it could mean that you've moved on or they've moved on, okay? So you'll know what resonates. This could also mean that they do want to start over with you, okay? Because they do feel that chemistry. It says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So this person does still feel very attached to you. And with this love card, sorry guys, my storage was full from my last video, so I had to go and delete it. But all I was saying was, I feel like they are craving a new start with you. I feel like they feel that chemistry, they feel that love, they know what they had. The other thing I was just noticing too is I feel like they really admire your ambition, your generosity, and your strength, okay? I believe these are qualities that they admire about you, okay? So part of me makes me almost feel like you were, with the generosity card, you were really good to them, okay? You were somebody that was putting in most of the effort in this connection. And, with the letting go card, I feel like, this was a break that, with the 6 of Swords and the letting go card, this was a break that they didn't necessarily want to happen, but I feel like you were the one putting in most of the effort, okay? So they might, at the time, have not realized what they had. With the co-create card, you know, the egg being here, the owl, I think of wisdom. You know, with this leopard here, I think of the fact that they're very aware of you, they're watching you, they're hoping for a new beginning. Because with the new life, a new start, and then the ace here, there's a lot of newness, creation. I think this person does realize that they've hurt you and they want to try again. So guys, I want to get a few charms to throw into the mix here and see if there's any other additional information that we need to know about. But so far, I do believe that they miss you. I do believe that they realize that they made some mistakes. They are feeling regret. Okay, especially based on this seeing clearly card. Okay, so they're seeing things from a different perspective. This would be the Hermit card in traditional tarot. So they're changing their viewpoint. Okay, they're realizing that you were the generous one. You know, you were a catch, and I think they are feeling like they made a mistake, especially with this chemistry card. Okay, and the fact that the word magnetic is used here tells me that they do feel that strong connection with you still. So even if there's distance between you, they still feel that connection. So let's pull some charms and see if there's any additional information about the two of you. Okay, lots here. We got lots going on here. Okay, so right away what jumped out at me though is this domino. So I always use this as the charm of starting over, collapsing. So you guys might have had a pretty messy breakup. Okay, they feel like it just sort of, everything collapsed. They had a good thing and then it just sort of fell apart. We have an E, a B, and a C, as well as an O. Okay, so I see that this person, okay, let me just piece all these things together and then I'll let you know. So we got Sagittarius and a Gemini here, as well as a Cancer. Okay, so we've got fire, we've got air, and we've got water here. Okay, with the run charm, the lightning bolt, the little boxing glove, what else here? The scissors. I feel like this was a pretty big break here. This breakup was pretty drastic, or this, you know, not necessarily breakup. You might not even have been dating this person, but this break between you guys seemed pretty big. Okay, it was a pretty big sever. You might have lost complete communication with this person. This could be a situation where there's been a lot of time in between. Okay, but I do see with the boxing glove that there was some conflict. With the lightning bolt, this could have happened very suddenly. It could have been something very shocking, like somebody cheating or something like that. And with the scissors tells me that there was like a sever. Okay, with the run as well. So there was a sever. This was a situation where it ended pretty abruptly. Okay, with this little pirate, I always think of the Seven of Swords in tarot. So that is about dishonesty. It can be about lying, being selfish. So I think in this case, this person might have been selfish, okay? With the generosity card, I think you were somebody who was very generous and very loving. We have the truth charm, okay? So you saw the truth in this situation. You saw the truth pretty abruptly, I think. With this lightning bolt and this pirate, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a situation where they were cheating, texting somebody else, something like that. So this was pretty shocking to you. Let's see what else we have. The worry doll tells me that this is something that caused a lot of anxiety. This person might be feeling anxiety too, and I think this person's worried that they won't get another shot. Okay, this person's worried that you've completely cut ties, and they're worried that they might not ever get another chance with you. The forget-me-not charm, you know, they're still thinking about you. I don't believe that they've forgotten you. Love, you've pulled two loves because you had the love card and then you have the love charm. I'm just going to grab your cards, guys, so we can work together with these charms. Let me know, guys, if you like me shuffling on camera. I always try to just save the time by pre-shuffling, but I kind of like doing it on camera. So you let me know what you prefer. I know everyone's going to have different opinions, but I do kind of like doing it on camera. Okay, what else do we have here? Okay, with the bobbin, it tells me that some things were happening behind the scenes in this situation. Some things that you weren't seeing, you know, with that truth. When I think of a bobbin, I think of, you know, this is part of a sewing machine that not everyone sees, but it's a pretty integral part of the sewing machine. Okay, this does half the work. So, you know, there was something happening behind the scenes that you didn't know about. You found out about the truth. You know, it was a quick sever. It was a messy situation, a little bit of conflict there. Okay, just to remind you of the letters, we have a C, an O, an E, and a B. Okay. This person's been carrying a lot of guilt. Okay, so this person does regret it. This person regrets this whole situation. With this 10 of Wands charm, I think this person's been carrying this load of guilt for a long time. With the hammer and the little shovel, I think they're really willing to put in work again. Okay, I think they're just sort of intimidated at this point. The iron too, this makes me think of straightening things out, you know, ironing out the wrinkles, ironing out the problem. Okay, peace. This person just wants a more peaceful situation between you two. So I'm not sure what happened, but I am getting the feeling like it was pretty intense, but they are still feeling that chemistry and they're seeing things from a different perspective. Okay, let's make sure I'm not missing anything else before I let you go, guys. Okay, because we have the male charm, I do believe it was the male in the relationship that, you know, is feeling this way. So if it's a guy you're thinking of, that, you know, or the male, the masculine energy is likely the one that made this error, this lapse of judgment. Okay, I think, you know, with this charm, I think of the fact that they want another shot with you. They want to get together and talk to you and just be honest. Old-fashioned romance. So they want that romance that you guys had back again. So guys, for group 1, I think it's safe to say, you know, with that love card, the new beginnings, the perspective card with the inner, you know, the seeing clearly, the inner strength, new life, and especially the chemistry card. Yes, this person misses you. They do regret how things ended, and I think they're hoping for a new beginning at some point. And then for a few of you, again, you might have already moved on with the Six of Swords. A lot of you might have already moved on to a new relationship, and maybe they see that. Yeah, so that's one thing. You know, it's gonna depend on you and your situation, and just take what resonates. Okay, group 1, if you enjoyed today's reading, if you're enjoying the outdoor settings, I'd love to hear your suggestions, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Okay, group 2, if you're group as well, I'll be shuffling on camera. We'll do your charms. We're just gonna get a bunch of cards and sort of see what's happening with your ex, with the person that hurt you. Let's see if they're missing you, if they regret it, if they still think about you, if they ever think about contacting you. Okay. I can get a couple more here. I like to get a big picture here of what's going on between you two. Oh, we got that was stuck in there from the last reading, but I'm gonna take it. Let me know if you guys enjoy the shuffling live on camera thing. I think I like it. Usually pre-shuffle to save time, but I think this is a lot of fun. It's a little bit more interactive, so let me know if you guys like this. Okay. Oh, lots of cards for you guys. Okay. Okay, so this might be a distance thing with you guys. There might be some distance between you two. Let's pull some charms and then we'll look at everything together. Okay, does your person miss you? Let's see, we've got some grass in here. Okay. Let's see if they're feeling any regret. Okay, we have some letters. We have a C, a B, there's lots of letters, 2 B's, a C, an L, an E, a P, a W, and an R. Okay, so this might cover a lot of people. Okay. Beauty. So they find you very attractive. We've got a Taurus charm here. Okay, so let's look at the cards and the charms. We've got a lot of charms and a lot of cards to cover here, guys. Let me just get comfy here. Okay, my pajamas sitting in the grass. Okay, so let's look at these in a minute. Okay, does your person feel regret? Do they miss you? Okay, well, right away I would say yes, okay? And what's telling me yes is the fact that there's the no place like home card, the chemistry card. We've got the honeymoon card telling me yes. The Three of Swords tells me that there's been some sort of heartbreak here. Okay, this is a situation where there was some conflict between you guys, okay? And I believe it was a situation where they felt like the grass was greener on the other side, okay? This could have been an ex-husband or wife, or just somebody you were dating that felt like they belonged to somewhere else for whatever reason, okay? This could have been a location, like more of like a geographical issue, or, you know, belonged with somebody else, okay? They thought the grass was greener on the other side. This could have been someone too that just liked to flirt online, something like that. There was a little bit of them sort of admiring something and not being honest with these masks, okay? Chaos and conflict. So there was a conflict between you guys. And the other thing too here, we've got the boxing glove here. So there was some conflict between you two. This breakup might have been pretty, you know, pretty intense for the both of you. I see the fact that you're at more peace at this point, okay? This was, with the Three of Swords being here too, you know, this was something you needed to heal from, okay? And you're at a more peaceful place at this point. You're at a spot where you're feeling more peaceful, you're feeling more back to yourself, and you might be ready to start again. You might be ready to have another relationship. But, you know, with this Three of Swords being here, the boxing glove, and the chaos and conflict card, you know, I think that this was a situation where, you know, one of you really got your heart broken, okay? Self-care too with the peace. I think you're spending more time on yourself now, and they see that, okay? They see that. The travel tells me that there's distance, okay? This person might have moved away. This could have been part of the issue with all that glitters card. You know, maybe this person was craving a change. Maybe they wanted to move somewhere else. They thought this move would be good for them. But the travel card tells me that they want to move closer, okay? Or that there could be distance between you two. Opportunity. And Treasure Island. Let's see what else we have here. Wow, you guys have a lot going on here. Okay, this person is hoping for a new beginning. I do believe, okay? They miss you. You were home to them. And it was a situation where they didn't quite realize what they had, okay? So this person is feeling some regret. They're realizing that they missed you. They didn't quite realize what they had in you. This person chases the honeymoon phase. And by that I mean they crave that excitement of a new relationship. So it could have been a situation where you guys were together for a long time, and you know, in relationships, when you're with somebody for a long time, sometimes that excitement sort of dwindles, okay? That's not a bad thing. It's just, that just comes with being comfortable, right? So I think this person chases the adrenaline. They chase the adrenaline of meeting someone new, of, you know, that whatever's new and shiny, okay? And that's not a reflection on you. And I think that's where that heartbreak comes in, okay? So I'm getting the message right now to tell you that this had nothing to do with you. Okay, this was nothing you did. Okay, this is their issue. They crave that excitement. Okay, and I get this a lot in readings too. But this person craves that honeymoon phase. They crave that excitement. With the boat here tells me they're always sort of searching for something new and exciting. Okay, so I think that's what the issue sort of stemmed from. And with the no place like home and the peace, I think they didn't quite realize how nice that peace and familiar person can be, okay? They miss you. I am seeing the fact that they miss you. Okay, Treasure Island. Okay, again, they're sort of just waiting for, I think you had the opportunity card too. So they're waiting for an opportunity. They're waiting for their chance. They might be slow moving, but I think for them, they always just think something new and exciting is coming, okay? And I think they're sort of having a bit of a reality check here. Fair decision. So this tells me that they might not have been acting fairly, okay? They might have been just thinking about their own needs and their own wants, okay? Their own dreams, and they weren't really taking your feelings into consideration, which is unfortunate, and that's what probably caused this conflict between you. Okay, but they are feeling that chemistry there. You know, the last group pulled this and it popped out for you guys too, so I'm going to take it. They're feeling that magnetic attraction. I think they're sort of in a situation where they're kicking themselves now. They're sort of thinking, why did I let that person go? Like, they were so good to me. They were so generous. They were so kind. You know, with this charm, with the key in the lock, it makes me think that you hold the key to their heart still. You still hold that. You still hold that key. Okay. The octopus makes me think of too, almost like the Seven of Cups, okay? They couldn't decide. They had too many options. There was too many people available. They might have been someone who was always on dating websites, like trying to like flirt. You know what I mean? Like, I think this person's definitely a flirt, and it sort of bit them in the butt afterwards, okay? This charm reminds me of the Knights. So sometimes they don't think before they act. They're very impulsive. We also have an M here, guys. I don't know if you saw that. Okay. This person sees you as a treasure. We have the abundance charm. So they recognize that you are a treasure, okay? I do believe that for you guys, they're hoping for another beginning, okay? And I think they're going to contact you soon, okay? But here's the thing, like, I can't advise all of you to do the same thing, okay? So it's going to be very individual. So if this is a situation where this person really hurt you and they were very selfish, I mean, you know, you're going to have to use your own judgment here. The 5 of Cups we have here too. So they're having a deep sense of regret here. They're seeing things from a different perspective. They're seeing the truth with this little, these are called hagstones here. But happy change. You know, guys, for a lot of you, I'm just going to say this, I think you guys are better off without this person in particular, okay? At least for right now. You guys have a chance for a new beginning. You're finally feeling peace. You're not having to wonder who they're texting. You're not having to, you know, wonder where they are or when they're going to get a hold of you, okay? So I would say that the fact that they're not in your life right now is actually a good thing, okay? Just for now. And again, this is going to be different for each of you. So for some of you, you might disagree with that, okay? So just take what resonates. If you don't agree, that's no problem. But I think for a few of you, you're going to be like, yep, you're right, because I think this was a new chance for you. Like, you not being with them is a new beginning to meet somebody who's going to appreciate you, okay? This could be potentially a happy change, okay? Let's see, make sure I'm not missing anything for you guys. Bring love into the situation and a fiery climax approaches. So yeah, this was the card that made me think that they're going to contact you soon. Okay, I think they've been sort of pent up and just sort of, they've got all these things that they want to say to you. You know, they want you. We've got the want charm. I'll raise these up a little closer for you guys, but I do believe that they want you. They have a lot to say. And yeah, I think they've got some pretty high hopes. I think they're hoping that you're going to take them back. But again, you're going to have to use your judgment here and your intuition, okay? You're going to have to sort of, you know, this card makes me think that this is the Hermit, okay? So they've had time to really think about how things really are, okay? They've had time to think to themselves. And I think they've come to some pretty intense conclusions. Okay, I think that they're realizing that they've made a mistake. They're realizing that they broke your heart, and I think they're feeling pretty heartbroken too. But, you know, I don't know that they're ready entirely to change because of the Treasure Island and all that glitters. I think, you know, with the chaos and conflict too, I just think this is somebody who just craves excitement, okay? They're not really quite ready to settle down, even though they do feel that attraction and they miss you, okay? Like I said with that honeymoon card, they're chasing that honeymoon phase feeling constantly. But yeah, with the Hermit, I think, you know, this separation's actually been good, and I think it's been good for you too. The fact that you have the Hermit card and the Peace card tells me a lot too, because I think you not being with this person has provided you with a lot of peace. Even though it still hurts, you've had a chance to just take a breath. You've had a chance to not worry about who they're talking to and what they're doing, okay? Okay, let's just take one quick look at your charms just before we go. Okay. Yeah, I get the Knight energy here. Seeing things from a different perspective. Create faith. Okay. Yeah, they definitely have their eye on you. We've got this eagle and this focus charm. I think they've for sure had their eye on you. The chances are that they're checking out your Instagram or your Facebook, trying to see what you're up to. There's a very good chance of that. This house charm makes me think of the No Place Like Home card that we pulled. So they do feel like you're home to them. They miss you. They miss that familiar feeling, even though that's kind of what, like, this person's confusing because they do miss that about you, but they're also somebody who craves excitement, okay? They're not somebody who just settles down very well. So this is the issue with them, okay? So they've got some things to figure out, but in the meantime, sorry guys, the trains, but in the meantime, this is a happy change, okay? I think this is a good change. As painful as it is, this person needs to figure out some things and not be so selfish, okay? Let's make sure I'm not missing anything before I let you guys go. I think we're good here, guys. I'm not going to flip all the cards. I'm just going to take the cards that were upright here. 4 of Wands. Yeah, I think they're hoping for like this happy reunion. I think they're thinking that as soon as they go to you, you're going to just take them back. That's sort of what I'm feeling. So again, it's going to depend on you and your situation. So I would just advise you to use your best judgment, okay? If this person's willing to not be selfish and be more honest, then, and if you want them back, by all means. But you know, this is just what I'm reading in the cards. So if this resonated, guys, please leave me a comment. If you have any more suggestions, definitely let me know below. If you enjoyed these sort of casual shuffling on camera, let me know too. I'm not sure if you guys would like that, but I like shuffling on camera sometimes. So if you enjoyed that, let me know, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Okay, group 3, this is your message. Let's find out if your ex is missing you, if they feel regret, what they're thinking, if they're thinking of contacting you, or what's happening there. So I'm just gonna shuffle on camera. We'll see what we get here. I'm gonna just shuffle a few of random different cards here. Okay, yeah, I can tell you right now they are feeling regret. Let's get some more information. So far, everyone's sort of feeling a little bit of regret here. 5 of, okay, 6 of action. 6 of Wands. Okay, so this person's recognizing your value at this point. Okay, 3 of Cups. Okay, I'm just gonna get more information, guys. We've got lots of cards to work with here. Strength. Meditate, reflect. So they're thinking a lot about you, that's for sure. Reflection, meditation. Let's see what else we have. Oops. We'll take that. Tranquility. That reminds me of the meditate card. Let's pull another one of these. I don't even know if I pulled these cards for the last group. Loyalty. Okay. Three of Cups again. Let's get a romance. Angels here. We'll do your charms. You'll have to let me know, guys, if you enjoy the shuffling on camera. I always usually pre-shuffle because it takes a long time, but if you guys like it, definitely let me know. Chemistry. Okay, so all 3 groups have pulled chemistry. Okay, that's super interesting. So a lot of you are experiencing this magnetic attraction with somebody. Getting to know each other, finances and career. Okay. Okay, and let's pull one of these. One more of these. 8 of Cups. Okay, so your person. Actually, let's do your charms first, and then we'll piece it all together like one big picture. All right, you guys, lots of letters. Okay, we've got M, an X, an E, a Y, another E. Every group got an E today. 2 X's. Interesting, because it's like we're talking about X's. Look at this, guys. X, X. So, okay, so I think the charms are really stressing that this person might be an X for a reason, okay? We've got bottled up feelings here. We've got rose-colored glasses, the forget-me-not charm. You guys are an interesting group. You guys have a lot going on here. Okay, where was that X again? Okay, let me just take a look, guys, and then we'll piece everything together. So the time charm tells me that there might be a little bit of time or distance between you guys. This might have been someone that you're thinking of from the far past. Might not be. Okay, it also could just mean that this person needs time, but let's see what's happening here. So we're getting a few conflicting answers, and I'll tell you why. We've got the 8 of Cups. Okay, this is about walking away. So they are moving on. Okay, I'm getting the fact that they are moving on here. And what else do we have here? We've got the 5 of Motion. So I think a feeling regret. Okay, they realize where they might have, gone wrong. The 3 of Cups tells me that they're not really so focused on relationships right now. I think they're more focused on friendships, having fun. What else do we have here? Loyalty. There is a sense of loyalty to you, though. Okay, there is a sense of attachment here. Okay, or loyalty could have been the issue with the 2 of you. tranquility. I think they're feeling very meditative right now. The fact that we've got meditate, reflect, and tranquil tells me that they're sort of in a good spot right now. They feel like they're in a good spot. They're having fun with their friends. We've got the double Three of Cups. So they're sort of partying right now. They're having fun. Not necessarily like hard partying, but they're just sort of having fun with friends. They're enjoying being single at this point. However, with that loyalty card being there is still a bit of an attachment, okay? What do you need to release? So I do believe that they're trying to release the connection, but there is something holding on, like holding on to. Like they feel like they can't quite let you go. This charm too, right? They're holding on. Like something, for some reason, they can't let you go. We also pulled the friend charm, so it could be the fact that this person's now your friend. They consider you a friend, or there could be a friend that you guys share, okay? This charm represents friendship too, so there could be a situation where you guys share a friend or something like that, but they do think about you still. They do feel that attachment with the ghost. Could have also been a situation where they ghosted you, you know. Finances and career tells me that their priorities, and then the dreams need a practical plan, their priorities might not have been relationship, and that could have been what the problem is. So they could have been focused on finances, career, schooling, something like that, where they just weren't in relationship mode. I feel like they're in sort of like this I don't want to say selfish, but they're in sort of a me mode, okay? So they're thinking about what they need right now, and they weren't really in a relationship zone, okay? They wanted to have fun with friends. They kind of wanted to just go out, and with this Knight energy here, just sort of, they might have been acting very impulsively. Let's see here. What else do we have here? Okay, the message I'm getting for the getting to know each other card is the fact that they're wanting to get to know other people. They're getting to know people as they meet them. They might be talking to lots of other people. What else do we have here? Five of Actions, so Five of Wands, conflict. So you guys might have had a little bit of conflict. We didn't get any like major heartbreak cards or anything like that, but there could have been conflict, different priorities, different dreams, different goals, something like that, where there was some conflict. It says, okay, this card stresses for you to become self-confident and assertive. Okay, so maybe that was the situation. Maybe you had to stand up for yourself. Okay, and maybe this person just wasn't receptive to what you needed. That's sort of the feeling that I'm getting here. Ace of Wands, pardon me. So in the Six of Wands, lots of Wands energy with you guys. Okay, I think this person does recognize what an awesome person you are. I think they have a lot of admiration for you. But again, with the Wands and then the finances and career card, I think this person sort of has their own career on the mind. Okay, that's sort of what they're focused on. That's where their mind's at. Okay, so this could have been the cause of the breakup between you guys, or just like the loss of communication. Okay, energy is gaining momentum. Messenger of thought. Okay, it says, these are new cards, so I'm really having fun with them. I'm just sort of learning about them. Okay. Yeah, I think, it says a new topic, or, yeah, this person seems very focused on some sort of passion project, something that they're involved in, okay? They're very, they've got their mind on something else. They've got their mind on some new plans, some new beginnings, something that they've been working on that they feel like is gaining momentum, okay? So this could be someone's career. That's really the feeling I'm getting, especially because we have that finances and career card. Somebody's career or finances sort of took the stage here in the situation between you guys, okay? But the fact that we've got chemistry, and where was that other card that sort of told me that they do feel regret? The loyalty card, okay, that's what it was. The loyalty card, the Five of Emotion, I think they do feel like they might have lost their chance with you, but they seem very focused on other things, okay? So would I say they're feeling regret? I would say yeah. With the Five of Cups, I think they're feeling regret about a lot of things. But the fact that there was conflict between you guys, or a little bit of, tension there, tells me that for whatever reason, this happened for a reason, okay? They had to focus on something else. But like I said, there is still that attachment. They are still thinking about you. They could be hoping to become your friend again, and maybe things could progress from there. This is interesting. They have some things to say too. They have some things they haven't told you, which is very interesting. The Forget-Me-Not charm tells me that they haven't forgotten about you. They appreciated your gentleness, your kindness. maybe a little bit too much. Like maybe the fact that you were so kind and so generous and so patient with them that you didn't always see the benefits of that. Okay, there might have been a little bit of selfishness there with this person. They might have only been thinking about their own needs. That's sort of the feeling I'm getting. I thought it was super interesting that we've got the 2 X's here, though. This keeps flipping. Where did that go? I think that's really interesting. Okay, we've got the Taurus charm here. I think you were very generous to this person. You were very kind, probably too kind, okay, when they didn't necessarily deserve it. There's a guitar pick here, so this person might be a musician. Music could have been really important to your connection. I do see the fact that they do think about you. They have something to say. They haven't forgotten, and there is some attachment there, but they do seem to just distract themselves with all this work and fire energy. I think that they just sort of distract themselves. With the 3 of Cups being there twice, they're just sort of thinking about friends, going out, having fun, focusing on like friends from work, things like that, meeting new people. Not necessarily romantic, but they just seem very social right now. They're sort of in that sort of social butterfly mode right now, and not so much focused on relationships. That's what I'm getting here. We don't have a lot of like romance cards or anything like that. The 8 of Cups tells me too that they've walked away. They've sort of walked away. They've moved on, but there's still that attachment. That's the thing. So you guys, this is a little intense, you guys, because they reflect on you. You pop into their head. They feel very tranquil when they think of you, maybe. That could be the case, and it could be taking strength for them to, stay away from you. Maybe they recognize that because they can't put you first, they shouldn't be messaging you and like sort of, ghosting you all the time or giving you mixed signals, because that's not fair either. Okay, that's definitely not fair. Let's just take a look at these. Make sure I'm not missing anything. The play charm too makes me think that they're just wanting to have fun right now. They seem to be in party mode. The the covered up mouth here and then the little bottle makes me think too they have some things they still haven't said to you. So, it could be a situation where they end up reaching out to tell you a few things, but again, they seem very focused on work, a creative project perhaps, something like that, where they're not really focused on relationships. Because I'm not getting the feeling that they're necessarily moved on to someone else. We don't have any like new romance cards necessarily. Cards of them maybe being social and having fun, but I don't see the fact that they've necessarily moved on to a new relationship. I think that's the problem. I think they don't necessarily really want to be in a relationship right now. Very interesting, you guys. So if that resonated, definitely let me know. If you're enjoying the outdoor readings, I'd love to hear it. If you have any more suggestions, I always love your suggestions and write them down. If you enjoyed me shuffling on camera too, definitely let me know. I know it was a little bit different. I think some people like it, not everyone does, but I thought it would just be fun to just sort of do a spontaneous reading and see what came up. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.